Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you very, very much. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We upload a brand new video almost every single day. So if you love sneakers, you have come to the right place. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram, frolicking around. Is frolicking the right word?
No.
At Mr. Fomer Simpson. I frolic. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. It really does go a long way in helping the channel grow. So thank you in advance. And on that note, with all of that said, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, bang, bang. This is the Air Jordan 1 Zoom Zen Green. These released very recently and retail was $175. Now these did sell out, but resale prices aren't too bad at all. Just a little bit over retail, I think. Shouts to our friends over at Kicks Are For Us for tossing us this pair. Appreciate them as always. These actually remind me of the Nike SB Brute. Some of you may remember that sneaker. It's a sneaker that I have loved for a very long time. Years ago, I don't even remember what year it was, but I just see these and that's the first thing that I thought of, even though I know they're not identical. I'm just saying it reminds me of them. So it kind of goes without saying that I dig this colorway a lot, more than I expected to actually. My only gripe or issue with these would probably be the leather quality, but let's run through the details and then we can discuss things a little bit more. So you see the colors right off the bat: green suede on the toe and side, black leather almost everywhere else, silver 3M swoosh. And it's a really subtle touch, but I like the green stitching on the swoosh. Then there's a couple neon green hits stitched in towards the bottom, and the interior is that bright green color as well. Black laces, and there's also an extra set. Blacked out Wings logo, Zoom tag below that. You got the Zoom Air on the tongue too, which leads me to the bottoms, or the outsole, which is really the main feature on these. This is an Air Jordan 1 with Zoom Air. You gotta love it. Red and gradient green. If you remember the Jordan 1 Zoom Racer Blue, they had a similar gradient with red and blue on that outsole. These obviously red and green, different colorways with the blue and the green, but you get the gist. There's also a bunch of Z's. No, we're not talking about a snooze fest. Z is for what buckets?
Zebra.
Z is not for zebra. Z is for Zoom. Zoom. Now, if you are a fan of the Jordan 1, or even not a fan, if you are familiar with the Jordan 1, I should say, then you know the one real knock on this sneaker is that it's not comfortable. Yo, Foamy, I love the way Air Jordan 1s look, but I just can't do it. They are not Cozy Boy certified. This is something that people tell me all the time. Now, for me personally, I think the comfort aspect gets a little blown out of proportion, but having said that, Zoom is certainly going to make for a more comfy and cozy ride. So I think that's dope. I love it. I'm not complaining about Zoom. As I mentioned earlier, the only thing that does throw me a little with these, just a tad, is the leather does have that sort of pleathery feel to it. I don't want to overstate it. It's not some huge deal breaker for me, but it is worth mentioning. You know, when we do these reviews, we got to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. The green suede has a pretty nice feel to it, and it's a longer haired suede, as you can see. I'm just not crazy about this leather, and I don't know if I'm crazy about the neon green either now that I'm thinking about it. Buckets, what's your thoughts on the neon green? You like it?
I like it.
Okay. Does it add to it?
I think so.
Okay, so me and Buckets on opposite sides of the fence once more. I do gotta say, I absolutely love this shade of green. That's what reminds me of the SBs that I mentioned. I think the 3M swoosh is cool as well, and I've said this 100 times. If you tune in regularly, then you know this. The Jordan 1 is one of the most wearable sneakers on planet Earth, in my opinion. I always have a pair in rotation, and I am excited about them using Zoom Air on these. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give these a 7 for the colorway, and the fact that it's a Jordan 1, I'm going to bump it up to an 8 because they do have that zoom and because they are so much more comfortable. I'm not speaking in hyperbole when I say that these are the most comfortable Jordan 1 sneakers ever. And when I say these, I mean Jordan 1s with zoom. As soon as you put your foot into them, you can feel it under the ball of your foot, and I love that. I love that. You put your foot in, ball of your foot. I've said foot too many times. Bucket, scale of 1 to 10. Give me your best shot.
Best shot?
Yeah.
7.
Wow, okay. So Buckets has a spicy mustache, and, you know, things just go left sometimes. 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
All right. You've been kind of all over the place with the ratings. You're handing out some 10s and some 8s. I thought you were going to be more around the 5 range for these. You just love the colorway. Does the zoom, do you do that point bump up, that curve that I do?
I just say what I feel, man.
Wow. So you're just shooting from the hip.
Yeah.
You're not aiming. You're just, okay.
No, I'm aiming.
Aiming.
With this at a 7.
One shot. Aim for the 7. Boom. There it is. Let us know how you feel. How do you feel about this colorway? How do you feel about zoom in the Jordan 1? Let me know if you know of a Jordan 1 sneaker more comfortable than these, because I've never put my foot in one. However you feel, leave a comment below and let us know. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow. Mañana. Same time, same place, right here at the workshop with a brand new sneaker for your head top. I got nothing else, Buckets. Anything from you?
No.
Adios.